Going to be a bit of a quiet day in the office today. I'm actually out for most of the morning at a Wirral Chamber of Commerce event. It's this kind of like their briefing launch for a new AI initiative that they're launching on the Wirral to help local and small businesses sort of adopt ways that they can improve their business using the powers of AI, backed by a company called Inversity. So there's a briefing this morning which I will attend. But mostly the aim for today is sort of just to catch up on a few bits and start moving a few projects forward that we've got on this week.
So basically we just got a bit ahead of where we should have been with the content. So what we're now going to do is an internal link analysis on the site. Two-step process with that. Are there any links pointing to pages where the anchor text could be improved? And then are there any opportunities across the site, in blog posts and blog content and stuff like that where keywords exist, but we're not actually using any anchor text to point back to any of the service or location landing pages to give them a bit of an uplift.
It's one of the benefits that we have over bigger agencies. We can simply just move on to the next task at hand. Likewise, if a business wants to make changes to something that they're doing that month, we can react to that and we can make changes to our strategy. So again, it reinforces a more collaborative approach with our clients and working with them on a closer capacity than what you typically find on with bigger agencies.
You can choose to pay quarterly, so any tax and national insurance off the three of you for April, May, June, you pay the 90.
We won't forecast that into our cash flow. It's extra. Let's just go in and lump sum it. Wasn't really too much for us to film today. Bit of a sort of slow content day, a lot of business, a lot of admin. Long meeting with the accountant just before lunch. But tomorrow, got quite a busy day. Got 2 client sites going live, which have been in dev for the best part of 3 months now. So kind of the culmination of all these efforts coming into one and getting this site live tomorrow. So we'll check in tomorrow with the team to get those sites live. Thursday morning, just arrived into the office now. There's 3 things that we need to get sorted today. 1, I need to edit this video. Number 2, we've actually got a proposal on Tuesday next week. Now this has the potential to be our biggest client signing ever. Quite a well-known brand maybe in the local area, but definitely nationally as well. The other thing as well is we're working on a content audit for 2 client websites which are due to go live next week. So Ellen's going to be leading the content audit today to make sure that all the content aligns with keyword research and the briefs that we sent to the clients. So all the content's been completed, it's on the website, ready for review before it goes live next week. So that is now fallen back to us to make sure that the client has hit the brief. And if the client hasn't hit the brief, then that's fine. They're writing it from an expert point of view. We can go in and make changes to it to make sure that we also nail the content from an SEO point of view. And if both areas are covered, then we will see great success from their new website.
So making sure that things are consistent across all the different pages. It's important for any company to have a consistent messaging, consistent tone of voice, headers, etc. So the second thing, making sure is that they're actually selling the services that they provide across the website properly. So if you're going on there just as a random user, you understand what it is they offer. These guys, they work in the financial and commercial solutions sector. So making sure that every page that they have is actually showcasing all the different expertise, all the different areas that they cover, and actually relaying that. So just to give a super brief overview of what this document is, obviously we start off with the URL, and then from there we're going through the H1, which is the main header for the page, the meta title, which focuses on what the page is about, what the service specific to that page is about, and some extra information to give general understanding. Then the meta description, which is essentially a short summary of the page, hitting the main keywords. And then the headers are all the information that we want to see on the page, and a little description of all the little bits there, just so the client understands when they look at this and can imagine in their mind what this is going to look like before we write out all the content. For instance, here it's talking about healthcare finance solutions, just giving a super brief rundown of options, and then how they support that sector, all the different areas they go into, and leading on from there, just having a good flow. Focused keywords are just the main keywords that we work on this page, search volume, and then any internal links that we want to go through to, and competitors, because you've always got to do your competitor analysis to see what everyone else is saying.
It's just not making me get up at up. We're going to write most of the content anyway, and we're going to redo most of the content. It's a null and void task, isn't it?
We need to get either the top performing pages so far, or the top potential pages through Search Console.
Problem is not giving stuff away or changing the way we do it. It's signing clients for longer. That's what we need to do.
So another day wrapped up. Just leaving the office now, just before 5 p.m. The plan is now head home, family time for a couple of hours, and then usually the laptop comes out again around 7 or 8 p.m. Nothing on the intensive side. Might be just a case of scheduling some content for the week on LinkedIn, a little bit of admin, catching up on some emails that I've maybe skipped from meetings this afternoon, or just checking through Monday.com to make sure that everything's up to speed on client work. Again, you know, nothing crazy. I don't tend to do much deep work nowadays into the evenings. Things tend to happen between 9 to 5 is when most moves happen in the business. Okay, so Friday morning, I'll be working from home today. The office will be closed entirely, no one else is in, so I might as well work from home. I do have a focus group again with the World Chamber of Commerce, but that's a bit of a closed event, so I don't think there's any opportunity for me to get any footage whilst I'm there. And also it's a good opportunity to speak on a personal level with everyone else who's going to the focus group, so I don't really want a camera, you know, there making things feel awkward. I'm going to wrap up this video here because there's not much else to film today. I'm literally just going to be sat at my laptop working for most of the day. This video has been sort of my first attempt at vlogging, I guess, or sort of filming a week behind the scenes at RedCore. Something we want to do a lot more of. You know, we feel like we've got a great story to tell, and I enjoy, you know, making video content. The goal is to produce one video per week, coming out from this week onwards. So if you guys want to subscribe and see more content like this, then please do so. If anyone is enjoying the videos, I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to end the video here, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.